Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of a Firered version Nuzlocke. Um, I don't know if you've ever seen a Nuzlocke before or know what a Nuzlocke challenge is for Pokemon game. Probably have if you're watching this, but basically it's kind of a set of rules to make the game harder. The rules include if a Pokemon faints, you need to release it immediately. Some people just put it in a box and leave it there and count that, but I like to just completely release it. I don't know what I'll do for this run. We'll see if someone dies, but, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen. The other rules are you need to nickname every Pokemon you catch. It's supposed to make them feel more you. Not you. Real, I guess. Yeah, and that's really it. Oh, and you can only catch the first Pokemon you find in every area, and I'm going to be counting area as anything with a different name on the top. What's this guy's name? Here. He'll like that. So yeah. Hopefully this is fun. I've been playing a Crystal Nuzlocke on my own, and almost got completely destroyed by the red Gyarados because he's level 30 when the rest of your team is only around 20, 22, so that sucked, but yeah. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but in Fire Red there's always a potion in the PC for you right at the start there. Oh god, this text speed is horrible. I get to keep all this. Yeah, let's do that so I don't accidentally open help. And what's a good frame? I'm just like the green. It's a classic. So I've actually played through this game a lot, so all boys leave home someday. I like how in this game you don't have to, I don't know, go back and talk to your mom a bunch. She just lets you leave immediately and, well, you're on your way. So I played through this game a lot recently, so all of the early game stuff I pretty much know how to get through pretty quick. Well, I assume anybody does. It's kind of easy. But first off, you just gotta walk into the tall grass. Professor Oak comes and gets you, leads you into his lab, as we can see. Go up there. And we get our first Pokemon. That's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Ben. There are 3 Pokemon here. Yep. So, the 3 starter Pokemon are, as you probably would know, it's Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. And the way I usually pick is just by rolling a die. 1 and 2 you pick Bulbasaur, 3 or 4 you pick Squirtle, and 5 or 6 and you get Charmander. So I am picking Bulbasaur for this run, which I'm happy about. And I didn't actually think of a name previously, so I should probably think of one now. Huh. It's a girl. It's only a, what, 20% chance, 5% chance, one of those. I'm not really sure. I don't really know why they set all the starter Pokemon to such a low chance of being a girl, but I don't know. What's a good name? Alright, I think I got one. I was trying to think of something to go with the B in the beginning, you know? Well, first I was trying to think of, obviously, something with Bulb and something with Soar, but neither of those really make good names. So I stuck with Brenda. I think that's pretty good. And if I'm correct, yeah, he's picking Charmander. That's fine. Shouldn't be a problem. So this is the first battle. I could potentially die here, but that's where the potion from the beginning comes in handy. What stinks about the beginning of this is that since it's only the first Pokemon you encounter in each area, I count it that if you encounter somebody while walking for the first time to Viridian City, you just lost your Pokemon for that route. Which isn't that bad, because it's only Rattatas and Pidgeys that you can get. But it's not ideal. you need all the manpower you can get, because you can lose them pretty quick. Bulbasaur's a good choice, mostly because, well, the first 2 gyms you're going to encounter, which are the ones that you're going to be, you're going to have the least well-rounded team when you fight them, are rock and water. Rock and water types, which grass type is strong against both. I don't actually know when Bulbasaur gets its first grass type move, but it's probably before level 12 at least. And I didn't die there, which is good. Kinda wasn't even paying attention, just tapping tackle. And there's an easy level off. Unbelievable? Hardly. Ezra does kind of suck at Pokemon, if you didn't know. Thanks, Professor Oak. I knew that already, though. I always wished that these old games had some kind of, or even the new ones probably more, had some kind of skip tutorial mode. This game is not nearly as bad as the new ones with all the hand-holding, but I don't know. I guess they're not made to be replayed over and over again constantly. So we did run into somebody, and it's a Pidgey. So I guess I'm just going to kill it, not catch it. That's kind of sad. It should be fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, critical hit, right. The first hit on a wild Pokemon is a critical. That, if nothing else, is a good omen. This guy gives you another potion. So we already have 2. And there's nothing too challenging for a while, so hopefully we'll be fine. And someone else. And it's another Pidgey. These get tiring to fight. So, I'm probably going to need to do a lot of grinding for this series. Not a lot, but enough so that I'm not underpowered for everything. Especially if something dies and I need to replace it with a much lower level Pokemon, I'm going to need to do some grinding. So I'll probably do most of that off camera, just on my own. And honestly, I do a lot of... Oh, Leech Seed already. Okay, that's awesome. I do most of that in 2 times fast forward, because otherwise it's just horrible. What do you say? Do you mean anything? Ledges along the road, it's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. Ah. Yeah, the shortcut back. It's someone else. So, Leech Seed, if you didn't know, is good. It's just use it, and it's every turn it sucks a little health from them and gives it to you, which is awesome in a Nuzlocke, especially if you're running low on healing items. And it also transfers to other Pokemon if you switch out, I think. So I think it does that. I'm not entirely sure. I know it does in Gen 2. So we'll see. And here we are in Viridian City. Making a lot of progress. I'm just trying to get a lot through the very beginning of this quickly, because it's not very interesting. There's nothing really going on. It's kind of just busy work. I'm healing Bulbasaur. We have to go... oh, Brenda, sorry. We have to go to the mart, get Oak's parcel, run all the way back. And we don't get the running shoes until, I think, after we beat Brock. So that's very good. You know Professor Oak? Yeah, of course. How does he know I came from Pallet Town? Can't you just deliver it? It's, I don't know, 10 steps over. Whatever. If I had to hazard a guess, I say that this is the custom Pokeball that he ordered. But I'm not entirely sure. I'll just go through the grass. If I encounter anything, I'll just fight it. I need to get some levels. So my goal for this is not to get too over-leveled. A lot of times it's easy to, I don't know, if you just sit watching something and grind for a long time, you can get higher than the, you know, recommended level. Which isn't terrible because it cuts losses, but takes out a lot of the drama, and isn't that what everybody's here for? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that before, actually, just the next grass having someone else in it, but okay. This is going to be a lot of Pokemon battling. I don't know if you know that. So hopefully it'll get more interesting than pressing tackle and over and over again against Rattatas or Rattatas, but it's not really much I can do about it right now. Almost level 8. So I think Bulbasaur evolves at like 14. But I don't want to have one Pokemon be... That's horrible luck. I don't want to have one Pokemon be far and above better than all the others in my team. I think it's more fun if they're all around the same level. So I'll try to stick with that. So once we get back to Professor Oak, given this, he should give us some Pokeballs and the Pokédex. And then we can really start getting things going. There are 2 areas right off of Viridian City. There's Route, I don't know, whatever the one in the Path to Victory Road is, where you can normally get a Mankey, which is nice to get. And then there's the one above, which I don't really know what you can get, but it's better than nothing. I actually played this recently on a randomizer, and I was thinking of doing a randomized Nuzlocke, but I just decided to stick with a regular for now. I might do a randomized after, if I complete this and it goes well, or if I die and it goes horribly. High-tech encyclopedia, wow. You can't get detailed just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. Alright, I find it strange that nobody's ever... I don't know. The stuff that you learn from this isn't that interesting, so... I don't know why nobody else has figured it out by now. That was your dream. Too old. Didn't do any of it. Just been sitting here the entire time. I get it. Alright, get the town map from the sister. Very important. One time I played this and I forgot to get the town map, and I was already, I don't know, far enough through the game that it was annoying, but not far enough that I had fly to get back here. And, you know, you don't really need it, but at parts it's helpful. Obviously, I didn't tell her in time, but it's good enough for me. Alright, let's actually go catch something now. I'm just gonna speed through this area, and I'll fight anything that shows up, but I'm gonna cut it all out. See you in a sec. Alright, welcome back. That wasn't too bad. I think there are only 2 or 3. But yeah, now let's see what our first Pokemon's gonna be. I did get the Pokeballs right. I should probably check that. Yeah, I did. Alright, so this shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I don't kill it. I should definitely not use Leech Seed. I'm just gonna have to tackle it down. But hopefully... Oh, wrong way. Hopefully not get it too far down that it dies. Because that would stink, because that's the only one I get. I am playing kind of with a clause that if I run into a Pokemon, it's the first in the route, and I've already gotten one of them before. For example, if I already have a Rattata and I found another one, I can just catch the next one. Oh, good, it's a Mankey. I don't know what the rates are here, but I was kind of really hoping for a Mankey. And I'm level 8, so I'll risk 1 tackle. Oh, man. Okay, actually, well, not perfect. A little bit less than that would have been perfect, so I would have done it again, but at least it didn't kill it. Hopefully this goes off without a hitch, so I can spend less money on these fucking Pokeballs. Awesome. Mankey. Light and agile on its feet, and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. That's exactly what I want on my team. Yeah, you can get a nickname. What's a good name for a Mankey? It's a male Mankey. Someone that flies into an uncontrollable rage. Tyler. I think that's a good name. It's kind of a fighter's name. Alright, what can you do, mate? Tyler. I gotta start learning them by name, it's important. Fighting type, timid, I don't know what that. Vengeful spirit. Vital spirit, cannot sleep. Not bad. Not bad. I think he learns low kick pretty soon. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up, and then I'm gonna go up to the route above, Route 2, and see what I can catch there. So, see you in a sec. Oh. I forgot about this guy. Alright. Please, teach me how to catch a Pokemon. I've never done it before. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna judge his technique, because, you know, if he thinks he can judge me, then I'm allowed to judge him. It's not even weakening it. In fact, he doesn't even have a Pokemon of his own. Only has a potion. Only has one Pokemon. What if he misses? This is horrible. I think this guy needs his license revoked. You know, I feel like all the old people in the Pokemon games have very interesting stories, because I think it's Lieutenant Surge that says it at one point. I used to call him LT Surge when I was younger. I don't know. That's not very interesting. But Lieutenant Surge talks about how there was a war. So I feel like all of the old people were alive for that war and just don't talk about it. I don't know. I wish we heard more about it. That's more interesting than a lot of things. Alright, what are we gonna get here? I hope it's... I don't really know. Alright, that's entirely fine. Level 5? Sure. I'm not gonna risk anything crazy with a crit or anything. Female Rattata. I should probably thinking of names now. Well, I shouldn't assume I'm gonna catch her. Alright, I'm gonna do it one more time. If it's a crit, then obviously some higher power doesn't want me to get this. Alright, some higher power does want me to get this. That's great, I want it too. Her, not it. You know, saying it is just very demeaning. Especially in a challenge all about considering these things friends. These animals friends. Alright. Excellent. So we already have a team of 3. Its fangs are very long, very sharp. So before Pewter City, we're going to get, I think, just one more catch in the Viridian Forest. Because the area after Viridian Forest, right before Pewter City, is technically also Route 2. So that's not going to be doable. Rattata's nickname. A classic for a rat. Sorry, that's very offensive. If any of you out there are named Rachel, and I just said that your name is classic for a rat, I didn't mean it like that. I don't entirely know what I did mean it like, but I don't think you're a rat in any sense of the word. Hello everybody, welcome back. My recording almost got screwed up there because my screen sometimes on my laptop sometimes randomly turns black. So I had to close it and open it again, but it turned out fine. I decided to train up Tyler a little bit. He's up to level 5. I looked it up, and once he gets to level 6 here, he should get low kick. So hopefully that happens soon. Getting to level 6, not learning low kick. I mean, they both have... You know what I mean. It should happen right now. Yep. Awesome. Alright, so now I can, you know, fuck bitches up. Stuff like that. Sorry for all the swearing. I know it's not really necessary in a video such as this, but, I mean, hey. Why not? So, I actually need to check how good of a move that is, because... if it's better than Scratch, I think its power varies. Yeah, crap. I don't really know how much... You know what, let's test it on this Pidgey. Pidgey, it should be neutral, because weak against flying, but super effective against normal, so... Alright, so it does about that much. And what about Tackle? Or Scratch. Okay, Scratch did way more on Pidgey, so not really that useful, because all the Pokemon we're going to be fighting for a little bit are going to be very light. Low Kick, as you may know, does more damage if you're fighting a heavier Pokemon. Alright, let's heal up. I want to at least get to Viridian City. Viridian City? I'm in Viridian City. To Viridian Forest. Maybe catch what I can get there. And then, next episode, I will train up in hopefully fight against Brock. I'm planning way too far ahead. I don't even know if I'm going to survive Viridian City, to be honest. God damn it. Okay. Let's for now put Rachel in the front. Brenda also is at level 9 now. So we have a pretty powerful team. I might buy some more Pokeballs, just in case. And also stock up. I still only have those 2 potions. I don't know how long those are going to last me. Does this game have Premier Balls? No. Alright. Then I really didn't need to buy that many. I'll buy 3 potions and an antidote, because in this game, unlike in the newer games, if you are poisoned, your Pokemon will take damage in the field walking every certain amount of steps and can faint from it. I think in, I don't know, Gen 5 or 6, they got rid of the fainting. You had a chance to survive, or you would just survive all the time, and in Gen 7 now, it just doesn't happen. I don't know if that's exactly the way it works, but I at least know it doesn't happen anymore in the latest games. Alright, so we're going to get one more Pokemon here, and then probably call it quits for today. Love the music here, and I love the ambience, or ambiance, or whatever. I really like the title cards in this game every time you enter, you know, kind of a new area. Alright. You know what, I want to encounter Pokemon, I want to get this item, so let's get 2 birds with 1 stone. Great. Alright. And here's what it's going to be. A Weedle. Alright. That's a pretty good one, actually. I'm happy with that. I'm glad it's not a Kakuna, because, you know, they only know Harden, which is stupid, because if you have a Weedle and evolve into a Kakuna, they're going to know all the moves they have beforehand Harden. So this is a way better choice. And, alright. I don't... Oh, okay. I probably shouldn't have, Leered? Fuck, okay. Okay. This could be bad, because if I switch Rachel out, and then the other Pokemon I switch her out with gets poisoned too, I can only heal one of them. Here's the solution. Bulbasaur is, I believe, half poison type. Alright, yeah. So that's not a risk. Great. Another good reason to pick Bulbasaur. And he missed. Another good reason to pick Bulbasaur. Alright, let's get this Weedle. It's a guy. Gonna turn into a bee. Thinking something bee related. I've got it. Let me see. Weedle. Often found in forests and grasslands, it has a sharp, toxic barb around 2 inches on top of its head. Great. 2-inch barb, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I think the average is only a few inches longer than that. And this is a classic bee name. I think a lot of bees are named this these days, especially the jazz-loving ones. You know what? I'm reading all the Pokédex entries, but I didn't go back and read Bulbasaur's or Yep. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws on hard things to whittle them down. That's nice. Great. Glad I learned that. Is Bulbasaur in here too, actually? Yeah. What about you? There's a plant seed on your back, right from the day you're born, and it grows larger. Alright. See, I feel like that's just... I could have just known that. I don't know. It seems like common sense. Oh, fuck, yeah. Let's just fix that right now. What? Oh. Oh, that was almost bad. Heart attack could have died there because of my failure to use on the right guy. I'm really glad it didn't let me do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to save and quit here. For this episode. And next time, I'm going to make it through Viridian Forest. I don't know, make it to Pewter City, maybe fight the gym if I'm powerful enough by then, but anyway, I'm signing off, so goodbye. I don't really have a sign off. Bye.